up, y'all? How you doing? It is Brittany Payton, Honest RD. I'm coming to you tonight because guess what? I want to help you guys out. I want to give you some more insight, but let me let you know. Number one, I help entrepreneurial women who are really looking to set a gold standard in their health. Also, too, that are looking to create more wealth and then ultimately build more loving relationships. So look, all this stuff is going to help you do all of that. So tonight, what I'm coming to you to talk about is why tracking is a trap. Tracking is a trap. All right, so tracking is a trap. Okay? All right, so tracking is a trap. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Why tracking is a trap. Okay? So here's the deal. You might not think that tracking is a trap. So this is for all those people who love, macros, if you love, if you love macros, if you love doing the whole thing when it comes to your counting your points, all right? If you ever counted points, okay, macros, nope, I can spell it, I promise. Macros, calories, all right? All of those things. If you rely on results strictly coming from these kinds of things, so counting your points, counting your macros, counting your calories, counting all kinds of things and stuff on a daily basis. Every time you eat, you're running and you're tracking and you're running, trying to figure things out. Let me tell you, this is a trap. This is a trap. This is how a tool becomes a weapon, okay? So let me explain to you one reason as to why people in my program do not, and let me say it one more time, I don't rely on tracking as a long-term measurement mechanism at all, ever, because tracking is a trap. So let's talk about one reason why, okay? I'll give you a story and then I'll tell you exactly why, or I'll tell you why and then I'll tell you a story. Because ultimately, one big thing is you are constantly overriding. You're like, boop, override. You ever got that thing on your computer that says, all right, hey, look, you need to upgrade this, or you need to install this, or whatever. And you're like, cancel, because you're doing other stuff. All right. So the thing is, if you're constantly overriding, all right, you're constantly overriding that messaging, guess what? It's not a good idea. So if you're constantly overriding your bodily cues. All right. So your body is saying, hey, you're hungry. Hey, you should eat. Hey, you should have something. Hey, you need some nutrients. Hey, you need some calories. Hey, you need whatever. And you're like, no, no. I don't need that. My calories don't say I do. My macros don't say I do. My points don't say I do. Or I'm out of points, or whatever it may be. That's why tracking is a trap. So I'm going to give you a good example. Okay. I had a friend. Okay. All right. So let's talk about my friend. Okay. All right. And she's a girl. You like that hair? Look at that hair. So I had a friend, she's a girl, and then she had a guy she was dating. Okay. So this is dude she's dating. All right. We're gonna give him a little high top fade. All right. So and they were very happy, all right, for a while. And then she started feeling a weird way about him. She was like, I don't know. Something seems off with him. And I was like, okay. And so she talked to me about it. We had a few friends in our friend group, and she talked to everybody about it and stuff. But she never trusted her gut. So she knew, so there's some weird vibes coming from him that wasn't all love. And so she knew that he probably needed to go. But she said, no, we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him. And so after a while, he erased himself because he did what? He replaced her. He was cheating. All along. She knew it. But he was cheating all along. And so she was like, oh, shoot. So she overrode her programming that told her intuition that told her, not a good idea. You want to stay away. You want to kind of back away. You want to get into it. You want to figure out what's going on and explore these feelings, these little weird things that are happening. You want to make sure you explore those things. She was like, no, it's nothing. And so what happened? She got her heart broke. Okay, it was broken. Her heart was all kind of broken. Okay, and she was destroyed. She was devastated, and it was all because she overrode the cues that she knew to listen to because She knew something was wrong with old boy. She knew that he was not good for her. And so that's one reason why tracking, okay, is not a good idea, because a lot of times it'll get you to override what you know is good. So I'll give you another example, okay? So I have another client, okay? All right, she's super sweet. All right, super smart, into working out. She was cycling all the time. All right, she would lift weights, okay? She would do all the things. So she was working out, she was cycling, she was doing all kinds of other things. All right, she was running, okay? That's her, and she's running, okay? So she's doing a lot of things to make sure she's taking good care of herself. But somebody had told her along the way that she needs to eat 6. Do you see that number right there? All right, 6 meals a day. She was told that she needs to eat 6 meals a day. So she was told, I need to have 6 small meals a day. And she always felt like she was over full. She felt like, whoa. You know that feeling when you're full and you're like, oh my God, I just don't want to put any more in. This doesn't feel good, okay? That's how she felt. She felt like I am over full all the time. What is going on? This is a problem, okay? So she was having breakfast, lunch, dinner. So she was having all kind of snacks in between, and she was constantly stuffing herself. And when she started working with me, she found out what? She found out that these 6 meals were not necessary. Not necessary. She was overriding her own cues that told her that's not a good idea. And so she was tracking. I got to eat 6 meals. I got to eat 6 meals. I got to eat 6 meals. And she tracked it. And guess what? It was too much. It was too much. And when we started working together, we found out, guess what? You don't need all that food. And her body started to change because guess what? We took that pressure off of having so many meals. And we got it down to the place where she was able to be more of an intuitive eater. Okay. And she was able to listen to her body and know what she needed because she was already active. She was working out. She was doing all the things. So she knew when she was hungry, but she was stuffing her body with food and it was too much. And so the thing is, a lot of times tracking is a trap. Tracking is a trap. So she was tracking how many meals she was eating a day. All right. I've had other people that are tracking calories. I've had other people who are tracking macros. If you've ever done Weight Watchers or any of those things, you know that you're tracking points. And so you're like, ooh, I'm trying to ration out my points for the day. And so sometimes you'll eat too much. Sometimes you'll eat too little. Sometimes you'll eat all the meals and all the points before noon. And you're like, oh my God, let me just get home because my stomach is growling so I can go to bed and go to sleep, right? Okay. So that's why tracking can be a trap, okay? Because it will get you to override what you know is right. It'll get you to override what your system says you should do. It gets you to override your better judgment. It gets you to override what you know is right. So I want to encourage you, stop tracking. Stop tracking. Stop tracking. You're like, oh my God, if I don't track, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. I don't trust myself. We'll talk about that. But in the meantime, if you know that tracking is scary for you, it's what you hold on to, and you hold on to it with everything. And you know if you cut it out, you're going to be clueless. I don't know what to do. I don't trust myself anymore. Look, we're going to talk about that. We're going to dig into that. So tap in tomorrow. We're going to dig into that. But remember that tracking can be definitely a track for you. You want to make sure that your tools are tools and your tools don't become weapons. You want to make sure your tools don't become weapons, causing you to override and dishonor your body and do things to yourself that you know are not good for you. But you want to make sure that you're doing things that are amazing for you, that are taking care of you and your body, and making sure that you push forward into the goals that you want, and not just doing the one size fits all, the 6 meals a day, the macros somebody else said you should have that hasn't even calculated it because they haven't even met you, or some formula that maybe doesn't even fit your lifestyle, and you're hungry after breakfast or after lunch and you're scavenging for food. Look, listen to your body and help me. If you need help with that, let me know. Let me know how I can help you do that. Okay, so if you need help with that, say, I need help, put it in the comments. And what I'll do is I'll reach out to you. We'll set up some time where we can discuss how that looks and what that looks like if you're really, truly serious about really working on managing your health and your body and really getting to become an intuitive eater. I want to help you out with that. So look, thanks for popping in tonight. But look, just remember, tracking is a trap. Tracking is a trap. And we're going to talk more about it as we go through this week. Stick with me. I'll stick with you. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Bye, y'all.